Welcome back to the Orgy Cod podcast with your many hosts, as one of them, Bino. Hi. And then the second one, Sammy. And your third host, Jojo. Your fourth, the one and only, Nate.
Yo.
And then we got Sammy Van in the house.
What's good?
And then we have Ross. Welcome to the Orgy Cast. Let's begin. Ever seen a crippled man be an orgy cast? Well, welcome today. Watch Bino be in a wheelchair. Wee! I'm free.
I'm chronically ill.
God damn.
I said that to some random guy in my history class because he was like, "Are you sick?" And I was like, "No, dude, I'm just chronically ill." And then he looked at me and went, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "Don't give me that goddamn pity!" Ew. No, it wasn't my sixth period. It was my seventh period. He literally was like right across the table from me, and he was like, "Have you been sick?" And I was like, "No, I'm just chronically ill." And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Because he does not talk to me like that. I was like, "Ew."
Helicopter.
In other news, Tom Brady's retiring again.
Oh, God.
Again?
Big question is he gonna stay retired or is he gonna get fed up of his wife and kids again?
How do you think all the Bugs fans are going to
Well,
react to that?
okay, let's start with little. What do you guys think of the new Ant-Man that's coming?
They're
In
making
your
a new
honest
Ant-Man?
opinion.
We're not worried
Yes.
about Ant-Man. We're
You know,
worried about.
I'm neutral.
I mean, I like Ant-Man, but I don't want them to ruin the series, you know?
Yeah, and that's apparently they're actually bringing, from what I'm hearing, they're bringing the actual suit, like the actual wasp suit, into this movie.
I mean, you can
how it
only
looked like the yellow
make a trilogy so long until it just starts getting bad. Like Ice
Honestly,
Age.
that or
like-
dies. So yeah, when it dies out,
Yeah, like
Damn.
Friends.
don't talk about Friends. It stays on its path, and it will always.
I'm just saying, they always drag out stories until
The
there's
cast
no
actually make
relevant
good
plot.
ass money from Friends, though.
Exactly. I don't know how either. After they died out, they made more money than they did while they were making the show.
On God,
like-
because people are still watching it. It's like a classic. It's like the
Exactly,
70s
yeah.
show. And how they made a remake.
It's like
Did y'all see the new remake of that 70s show? That 90s
No.
show?
oh shit,
Yeah,
How
it's
did I
about the
know
kids.
bro. What?
Yeah, no.
They're
It's about the
making-
kids of the cast from that 70s show.
Oh shit.
It actually looks really
No,
fucking entertaining. And I can't wait to watch
think,
it.
okay, let's be honest. No one ever really cares for, like, let's name the last time a store, a restaurant or something, not a restaurant, not a store, fucking a movie or a TV show, it really became popular until it died out. Like, there was no TV show, no movie that really became popular until it died out. And then everyone was like, hey, what happened to this
Walking Dead.
movie?
Walking Dead ain't
Exactly,
dead. It's still-
exactly. No, they pissed me off with the cliffhanger though.
For real. Like, you gotta wait an
Okay,
entire
so
week.
spoiler alert for the people who are watching, for who hasn't watched Walking Dead. But ever since the complete season finales, the whole series ended, they came out with the biggest cliffhanger in the world, with Rick trying to escape from the helicopter he was taken away from in season 8, I believe, or season 9.
Yo, yeah, I haven't
And-
finished the season. I'm still on season 9.
Oh, yeah, no, so fucking that he got taken away in, and
So you're just gonna
yeah.
keep giving spoilers?
yes, I'm going to keep giving spoilers.
Alright, hey, I'm taking my headphones off, right? Just text me when you're done.
Okay, I got you. So from what happens is, Rick, from quote unquote, everyone thinks Rick dies, but originally he gets taken by Jane, or Jay, I believe her name is, one of those, and they get taken away in a helicopter. After he has served his health and he has restored everything, he tries to escape, and Michonne goes on a rampage to look for Rick. And then in the cliffhanger, they show in the process that Rick is still on the run from the helicopter. He can never run away because they keep catching up to him. And ever since then, Michonne has been writing, and Rick has been writing to themselves about their past references and what their life is going on at the moment. Okay, can we Can we text
Oh,
that
I just
man
realized a
back?
TV show that blew up after it ended.
Exactly.
BoJack
Wow.
Horseman. BoJack Horseman. That blew up after it ended, about 2 or so years after it ended, when everyone was in quarantine. And BoJack Horseman ended in, I think, 2018. So, 2 years after it ended, when everyone was in quarantine,
Hello?
they decided to go on Netflix and watch random shows, right? And then a bunch of people stumbled upon BoJack Horseman. It became popular on TikTok, and then a lot of people have slowly, progressively haven't been watching it or talking about it lately. Me, I'm still fucking obsessed with that show. I could tell you about the plot line, but that's for a whole different ass conversation because this episode would be too long.
Is that show still running?
Nope,
No, but
that show's been done
this
since
should piss me off.
2018.
So who here has watched Manifest already?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Never
Ross?
even heard of it.
Manifest. Okay, so here is the thing with Manifest. It's basically a bunch of everything about those movies, like where there's a bunch of pilots or a bunch of other people that go missing for over years of time and then just reappear back into the world.
Yes.
That's how this movie is. This series was about a bunch of passengers on a plane that disappeared for 5 years. And ever since then, there's been people disappearing that have been so-called dead, classified as dead, and then has reappeared back into the life. And
That
the way
sounds like
that
Lost.
works, and the way that for how long they've been gone is for how long they have long to live. So say if Nate and me and Ross or somebody in the group disappears for 6 years, 3 days, and 42 hours. Well, not 42 hours, 42 minutes. We are going to come back someday in the world, and then you only have 6 years, 3 days, and whatever hours
42
and
minutes.
hour minutes exactly. So it's really good, but it pissed me off because they ended the series at like season 3, and they were supposed to continue the series, but no. And then they wonder why everything dies out on Netflix.
Because Netflix is
Y'all know
canceling
what
all
I
the
hate?
good shows.
Exactly. No, because the thing is, from what Netflix is his opinion is, they're not making enough money from the shows they're canceling. So,
But yo,
and they did a scientific fact or whatever, a protocol programming fact that the more shows they cancel, the more money they make because more people watch it, and then they'll probably continue the show that they canceled or the movie they canceled on Netflix to get the money wages back.
what I hate is when they
Damn.
delete a show right before the next season comes out, so that when they get the fucking license, they just release it all again. Because like that happened with season 5 of Attack on Titan. Season 5 came out, they took it off of Netflix.
Exactly. I mean, look at whatchamacallit, look at Seven Deadly Sins. They took out a whole season. I think
For real. And yo,
They-
One
I
Piece only
believe-
got like 134 episodes though. Like
exactly. But here's
it's
the
a
thing.
1,000 episode show. How can you only have 100 of them?
Exactly. But listen, here's the thing.
They got
Here's the-
500 episodes, I think.
No, on
Not
Netflix
on
though.
Netflix.
Here's the thing. From Netflix opinion, they only give you a demo of the show. Like look at whatchamacallit. Look at Demon Slayer, and then look at Full Metal Alchemist. Well, Full Metal Alchemist had all their shows, but look at Demon Slayer. Look at Seven Deadly Sins. Look at all those other animes. They don't have them on there because they're not making enough money. The only real money they're making off of is Naruto.
But look at this, right? It's not that they don't have it on Netflix; it's that they don't have it on Netflix on the U.S. If you go to other countries like Canada, they got a shit ton more. Like you can get Rick and Morty, you can get fucking
Exactly.
Family Guy, you can get all sorts of shit.
But it pisses me off because the real money they only make is Seven Deadly Sins and Naruto.
For
They
real,
And
don't give a
Cracker
damn.
Berry.
They don't.
look, I'm gonna
And
be
Cracker
straight
Barrel.
up. Seven Deadly Sins is not that good.
It's
It's
not
mid.
but it's mid. But here's the thing: it really pissed everybody off. The reason why they haven't been making too much money on it recently because they decided to cut a whole season out. They went all the way up to 6 seasons and cut this 5th season out just to
Nah.
remake it every animation. It.
They're
And it was
also
quite
really
terrible.
fucking slow on producing like new episodes from shows that already came out. Like, for example, if you watch One Day at a Time on Netflix, you can only access seasons 1 through 3, even though they have a whole ass 4th season that came out like I
Real.
think 2 years ago, and they still haven't put the 4th season out on Netflix. And I
Like-
researched it, and apparently they're gonna let out one half of this season this month in February, and then the other half of that season in March, a whole other month away.
What they
What?
also
They
do
don't
is
look-
like
Netflix
they'll
doesn't
buy-
do shit for the customers. That's another
real,
thing.
like,
Netflix
they'll
doesn't do
buy-
shit for the customers. They do shit for their money.
they'll buy the rights to a show or like an anime or something, and then they don't release it until the entire show is finished. So that means nobody else can have it released because they have the rights to it, but they're not releasing it themselves because they don't have the entire show out yet.
Exactly.
No, not only that, but the thing is, they pushed it so far to this point where they only allow very few people. Like like I remember back when I started Netflix, I got the most premium edition ever, and you have to be top star to be able to get any type of good show.
Yo, we're gonna get sued by Netflix for this.
Not
don't
only
care.
like, but like recently Netflix has gone downhill because of Disney Plus coming out as a whole streaming platform.
Oh, definitely.
Very much so.
Definitely.
Especially since they
Yup.
lost a lot of rights to Disney shows and movies. That Disney Plus went,
Happens
fuck
when you
you,
don't-
we're putting it on our own streaming platform, so we're gonna take
But
that
do you
back.
think they had to buy the rights back from Netflix? Or you think they had to pay Netflix for that, or just like? fuck it,
No,
we're
I don't
taking it back?
think I don't think they paid Netflix because Netflix doesn't do shit for anybody right now.
Oh, God.
Especially all their shows. I don't care if they, bro. If Netflix hears this, hi, how are you guys? But no, Netflix hasn't done shit for anybody lately. I mean, the only show that is barely, not even fully popped off is Cobra Kai, and ever since then they've been fucking up everything else. They haven't done anything to focus on the customers. They do what they think is going to get them more money, and then when it doesn't work, they cancel the show that everybody enjoys.
Yo, do you guys know the show 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah.
So
No.
Netflix themselves produced that. They made that show. They didn't get the rights from anyone. They made that show, right?
Mhm.
And the scene where this is a big trigger warning. The scene where Hannah slits her wrists down like her arms, and when she was
Mhm.
like laying in the bathtub, you could see the fake cuts and her just laying in the bathtub and it filled with water. They had to cut that scene out because as soon as they released the show, suicide rates got higher. So,
Mhm.
you know, they're a little fucked up when trying to get shows out and making shows and stuff. They don't 100% know what the fuck they're doing.
Exactly. They want everything. They don't do anything for the interest of the customers. They do everything on the interest of their money.
Yeah.
And even with that, they get nothing because all they do is focus on not even quality, not the way it looks, the way it sounds. Like, look at the whole fucking new look. If you guys would go to season 5 on 7 Deadly Sins, you would be disappointed. The animation was reanimated and they made it look like shit. They
Also-
don't do anything for customers.
Also, in all the shows that Netflix produced and made themselves, can you like tell me the difference between other movies and shows not by Netflix versus Netflix shows? It's always the camera movement. They're always so fucking shaky. Like every director
Oh,
that
yeah.
Netflix hires, their fucking arms shake and or like bob
It's
up
like-
and down
it's like the-
sometimes.
For
It's
real.
like- Here's the thing. It's like they hired a person that does crack cocaine all day. And it's like, here, hold the camera. We'll give you some more crack if you hold the camera. Okay.
Imagine.
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah,
But
they should
no.
hire me then. I'll work for crack.
I mean, I'm not giving shit to like a lot of Netflix shows. I do like some of them, like for example, 13 Reasons Why. I kind of have a liking for that. Mostly just the first season, but anyways.
I never even
It's
seen
just
that though. What
they
is that?
try to get so much like praise for their shows. Like, look, we made this all by ourselves and we didn't have to buy it from someone else. Dude, get your shit together before you try to get praise for that. Like, it's a
Really?
good
Did you guys hear about
sign.
too?
It's just not acted out very well.
Especially last year. Especially last year. Oh my god, last year was worse. They decided to buy a movie. So Netflix tried. So the thing is with Netflix, like Netflix films, what they do is while the movie is making, they try their hardest to pay whoever they can pay to get the movie out before anybody else releases it. Which is why it gets clarified as a Netflix film. I mean, look at Red Notice. Red Notice was supposed to be an original movie out all by itself, not produced by Netflix, not produced by anybody. But look how quickly everyone fucking saw it was by Netflix. Because Netflix wants all the attention. They want the honor to say that, hey, I paid for this and we made the movie by ourselves. When really they only paid for the movie and hide the facts.
Oh god.
Because there's no way everyone. All right, let's be fucking for real here. Who here would think Red Notice was made by Netflix?
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
You
what's
never seen
that?
Red Notice?
So Red
Nope.
Notice is about like Dwayne
Uncultured
Johnson.
swines.
It's about Gal Gadot, who is the Wonder Woman. It is with Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds.
That sounds like the
Dwayne
best thing
Johnson?
ever. Not gonna
It's
It's
awesome.
the best. It's the best combo you'll ever fucking see. They're all thieves, right? So fucking. Well, actually, let's not spoil that. That's a good ass movie. No one can spoil. But it's a good ass movie. If you guys get time, watch it. That shit is amazing. But no, it was clarified that Netflix took that film before it was released to pay for it. They paid. They fucking took money out of stand-up comedians to pay for that shit.
Oh hell nah.
The money
That's
that
where I
the
get
money-
fucking pissed.
exactly.
I
No,
love my
they-
stand-up
they-
comedians. Jim Carrey,
Exactly.
John
Hey,
Mulaney,
yo,
Bo Burnham,
yo,
fucking Nick Kroll.
what's your favorite stand-up comedian right now?
Me right now.
My one. I don't know because there's too many. First it was
Oh,
Joe
God.
Rogan, and then listen. First it was Joe Rogan, and then it went to Joe Coy, and then Mr. Iglesias or fucking Gabriel Iglesias, and then fucking
That
the CB.
dude. He's so funny.
Exactly. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious, bro. The biggest
love
blunt
him.
I've ever smoked in my entire life. Snoop Dogg gave me a blunt. Biggest thing I've ever smoked in my entire life, and he uses the microphone as a demonstration.
For
Oh,
real.
you talking
Fucking
about Fluffy?
amazing. Huh?
Are you talking about Fluffy, the comedian?
Yes.
Yes.
Him and his
Fucking love
1,000
Fluffy.
plus.
I love his sound effects. It makes it even better.
Exactly. He makes it go fucking amazing. Especially when I don't know what episode or not episode, which Netflix special it was, but I don't know which one it was, but he made a demonstration of his car when he got pulled over with a big F on it, and the cop pulled him over and said he can just go. And he was with his son at the time. I think that's what he said, right? And he fucking just he was like, "Boom." I don't fucking know how he does it, but he makes hella good car noises.
Yeah. He also
That
has like
motherfucker.
every language out there. Every
Exactly.
accent.
Hello, my friend. He does it Indian. That's my favorite. Indian. Hello, my friend. How are you today? Well, look what you did today, buddy. Have a nice day.
I'm trying to remember this comedian I've seen multiple times, and he always makes me crack up. I don't remember his fucking name, but I do remember this one stand-up act he did very recently about Joe Biden. He was like, y'all give Joe Biden the most shit, even though this man is 95 years old and he's trying his best. And then for every sentence where he says,
95 years old.
hold on, no, hold on, listen. For every sentence he says, Joe Biden's age, he bumps it up 1 year, so it'll go from 95, 96, 97, and then the fucking the audience starts picking up on it and start laughing their ass off, and he goes 98, 99. And he was like, you go up to your granddaddy and you tell him you got 12 Congress meetings by tomorrow morning at 12 p.m. and see if that motherfucker's up for it. And he's so funny. He's always like,
yeah, no, the thing is, if Joe Biden was 95, I'm sorry. Not even a flick. You just gotta tap him, like poke him, and his kneecaps just decapitate. A fucking
he's
American
a
Prince
pedophile,
Philip.
right? He's a pedophile. He has been all sorts of shit. Like
And fell off from the plane, or while he like kept on the stairs.
Yeah.
Bro, he's an old man. Let him live.
No, he's
Bro,
our
that man's
president. He's
gonna-
more than just an old man. He is
He's more
literally
than an
the
old
ruler
man.
of our
He's out.
country, and he is making us look really fucking stupid.
He's making us look like we're fucking speds all over the world.
I mean, we are, but still.
No, but he makes us come out like speds. He goes, "Yeah," and then we all rise. Yeah.
What does this turn into?
This turned into Netflix specials. No, actually, correction. It started from a video game to Netflix specials, and then fucking Joe Biden be raising the speds.
All right, what's your favorite
Among
video
Us
game?
to Netflix pyramid scheme to Joe Biden falling because he's old.
Imagine he fall, bro. Imagine Joe Biden tripping. All he does is, I can't get up, my hip, and then he becomes sped, and then he fucking has no legs. And he's on a wheelchair.
Life alert. Life
Jesus
alert.
That'd be
Christ.
such a tragedy.
Jesus
That'd be
Christ.
such a
There's
tragedy.
stand-up skit
Man, this is
about,
going on
Donald
YouTube.
Trump getting shot.
Okay, by the way, this is not a skit. This is just us knowing what we do. But no, that'd be kind of fucked up. You know, Joe Biden be like, "Hi guys, welcome back to Mr. President. I signed my papers to say that women get no rights. How about you fuck yourself, Joe Biden? How about you fuck yourself?"
no,
And then
he
he
did
falls.
one good
Listen,
thing.
listen. No. This is how it goes. Right? He gets pissed off at the person, whoever said, fuck you, Joe Biden. You're wrong. And at that moment, he went to go and stand up to the guy who he said "fuck off" to, and then his kneecaps decapitated and shattered. And all right. So everyone's watched Infinity War and Endgame, correct?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Of course,
So you
Matt.
see how you saw how you guys saw how they disappeared? That's his legs.
I'm gonna grenade.
That
No,
sound though.
that's even worse.
I got a grenade. He about to blow up.
That's even worse. Who goes there? Azam. With a wave of my flicker and my fuck. With a wave of my finger. Oh, listen. With a wave of my finger and a flick of my dick. When blow will, so you quick. So get on your knees to suck and blow, but not right now. I got to go. God, I hate it when he runs.
We're not talking about comedians anymore, but I was literally trying to look for this shit. Cat Williams.
You know, Dizzy
That's his
it just
name.
reminds you of having a panic attack, shortness of breath, nausea.
Yes. No
Dizzy.
panic attacks, dude. We already talked about that last night.
Did you
Why are you
know
beating up?
that it's? Did you know it's well known that if you have too many panic attacks, you can actually get deja vu that happens to you like that, right? So you'll
Yep.
get a bunch of So here's the thing: when you have so many flashbacks and say if I had not flashbacks, say if I had fucking 10 panic attacks in 1 week, it's very likely. It's very likely for you to get fucking 10 things that are gonna happen to you in your future to flash at you in one night.
Yo, hold up. No, because that's weird. Because for a couple years now, I've been having dreams, and these dreams will go back to since I was 4 or 5, and
And
it
it'll
would just be a
happen.
split second, but it actually fucking happens. It's only a second. The longest I've ever seen it happen is 3 seconds. But it's
Now,
the
welcome to
exact same
deja vu.
thing. I don't
See,
know.
I
what it
do.
is.
That's called
things-
deja vu. No,
Well,
that's
I mean,
what
there's
it's
things
called.
relating it, but I know it was a dream. I know for a fact I actually dreamt that, and
Yeah, I know. The thing is, you dream it and it feels so real, and then it happens to you in real life. Yeah, I'm well
Yes.
aware because. So the thing is with me, I haven't gotten deja vu since my brother died because when I had deja vu, it was always something that was gonna happen in life. So
Mhm.
back in before it was back when I met Nate, maybe a couple months after. I dreamt of meeting somebody and Nate was there. I told Nate about it. I remember when I dreamt of meeting, I think it was either Vaughn or JoJo. It was actually fucking JoJo. And then I was telling Nate, bro, I was dreaming of this one guy. He started calling me Gabe. I was like, no, I was dreaming of this one guy that me and you met next year. And it fucking became JoJo. And it looked just like his description and everything. I'm like, what the
For real.
fuck?
I get that all the
Why-
fucking time in my dreams.
I actually have this recurring dream where it would be people they haven't met yet, and
Only person I've seen
but-
in my dreams that I end up meeting in real life, only Ben and JoJo know of.
but they had this gym where they would go around and kill a bunch of people, and it was people they haven't even met yet. But like I was in it for years before they even met me.
You know what's a known fact? You know what's a known fact? Nate was dreaming of an eggplant, and then he became allergic to it. Nate dreamed of an eggplant, and then he became allergic to it.
Imagine.
Nate,
Yes.
have you ever
Not-
dreamt of a? Have you ever dreamt of an eggplant to the point where you became allergic to it? Are you sure that's how you not like? Are you sure that's not how you became allergic to an eggplant?
Eggplant.
Yeah,
I
you probably
never
dreamt.
That's a weird ass thing to be allergic to. Eggplant.
Exactly.
And then like I was allergic to it, so no.
He
Never
was
ate
like,
it
I can never. He was like, I can never be gay. I'm not allergic to an eggplant.
Is that a stereotype that gay people are allergic to eggplants?
Yeah, talk to Nate about it. He
Get
knows about it.
attracted to eggplants.
I mean, I'm bi and I have never tried an eggplant in my life. I don't even know if I'm allergic or not.
Same.
I don't think I am. I am, but because the only thing I'm known for allergy to, the only thing I know I'm allergic to is a type of medicine called Remicade.
I mean, I'm allergic to horses and peanuts and
I'm
cockroaches.
allergic to
It's
like
weird.
pollen, like bad allergic reactions.
Well, I
and
mean, like,
shit.
actually
No,
pretty
Remicade
bad,
kills
like-
me. Like if I take Remicade, I die. I go bye bye.
Yeah, no. If I get within like 5 feet of horse, I'm gonna have like lungs closing up and.
Well, that's a
Man,
good
y'all
thing you
got
don't
it
live in a
easy.
house.
Just don't go near horses and just don't take that medicine. And then
It's
my
not-
stupid ass immune system is like, you stand up, you're gonna pass the fuck out.
It's like if you
You don't
stand up,
deserve to
you
breathe.
die.
You stand up, you're going down.
Breathe. It's like
Sit your ass back
okay,
down.
and Tate's over here saying breathe air. Your body's like fuck you.
Fuck you. Oh, God. Bro, I walk up a flight of stairs. I'm like, hold on, I need to sit down. I'm seeing black spots.
Oh hell no!
what's
You had
wrong?
that.
That could also be linked to a low blood iron.
I know that,
Yeah,
dude.
that is
Every
true.
morning, every goddamn morning, I wake up, I look in the mirror, I brush my teeth, and then I just swallow some iron pills, and then I'm good for the day. I'm supposed to be good for the day.
Are
Good, yeah,
good for
you
the
just
day?
get worse. No, he should probably get worse. He probably takes the medicine and then he's like, you know what? I'm done. Fuck this world. Ugh.
On
That's all I
God.
need.
Okay,
Medicine,
okay.
so, like-
First, two things. I haven't been taking my iron recently, so that's why I've been feeling like shit. But at the same time, when I do take it, it doesn't really change anything. Second off, I have over 30 iron pills right now in a bottle, like my iron bottle. I have over 30
Maybe you
iron
should
pills,
take
right?
them.
Because I buy them in bulk. I have 120 usually in every bottle. I have 30 left. And I could down that whole thing and die tonight, dude. Because of how much iron would be in my blood would just kill me.
Maybe
I
you
know
shouldn't
this 'cause
do
I
that,
read
man.
You should not do that. You should not do that.
I
We need
really
a-
should, but the only reason I know is because I
Yeah.
was reading a label. I was reading the label. I was like, oh, a poison control.
Like,
Oh
oh.
shit, you could overdose from that.
It's like, oh, that's nice to know before I'm about to die. It's like, you know what? Fuck somebody trying to kill me. I'll just kill myself.
Oh God.
Ow, my fucking.
What do y'all
I
want
watched
happen
this
to your body
movie
when you die?
13. I watched this movie called
Listen.
13.
Here's
And
the
the
thing.
girl-
Here's the thing. Continue.
The girl decided to try self-harming. I'm gonna have to bleep that, I know that, but you know, like those like small I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Those small scissors that you use to like cut the skin. Like my mom
Yeah.
used it for her toes and shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, like the little scissors with the little curve at the end,
Yeah.
they're kind of pointy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
that-
ones.
yeah.
She had one in her bathroom. So you know what this fucking bitch decided to do instead of finding a razor blade? She opens the scissors and she just stabs her arm and drags it for a bit
No.
and went
Just use the
so
knife like a normal
hard. I was like,
person.
what the fuck? Like
Like,
she
what?
was
Okay.
bleeding
I'll
so
be
bad
honest.
she actually almost died that night. I'm like, girl, that is not self-harm, that's suicide. That is not what it is. It's just bleeding.
See what I would have said is like, you had one job. Ugh. And fucking walk away.
And it was like
No,
it was like
but-
early 2000s too. Like I think that movie came out in like 2005. or 2007,
So
and
okay,
the style was like, you know, a shit ton of bracelets, or she had it was like on her wrist, but she wore short sleeves all the time. So you know what this clever bitch did? She wore what looked like sweatbands all the time, or long gloves, like long fingerless gloves, or she just wear a shit ton of bracelets. No one noticed. No one knew. And she got away with it for so long. I'm still appalled.
Shut up. Get out now.
Oh shit, let me talk about messed up things that happen in people's schools. I just
okay.
I'm
So let me start that. Let me start that conversation. Okay, so Gaither High School is a school that is known for. Shut up. Gaither High School is known for the school as a bombing. Now, if you go to Gaither, you probably want to be there on your freshman year and be like, hey, you know, it was great. I had so much fun. And then sophomore year, you just hear a bunch of people threatening how they're going to blow up the school, how they're going to shoot the school up, how somebody brought a gun to the school.
That's most
Yeah,
public high
no.
schools, dude.
That's most
I mean,
possible.
I'm a freshman and I'm not having any fun at all. So like,
I mean, look
Yeah.
at Sickles High School. Look at Sickles High School. They have fucking metal detectors. Oh, by the way, to clarify that, they don't have metal detectors. They have cops that come up every month to check their students.
I just heard recently from a few friends that Steinbrenner, like, they had people come in with like little metal detectors and check everyone's bags, and brought in sniffer dogs.
Yep, that's how Sickles is. My friend that goes there, she says, as quote unquote, they don't have metal detectors, but they bring dogs. They bring their own metal detectors, and they bring a bunch of other cops to come up with fucking handcuffs in their hand. So it's well known that fucking if you're a smoker, bye bye. Fucking smoke your shit at home.
Bro.
Smoke your
I know
shit
personally.
at home. Yeah, we both know. So smoke your
I mean,
shit. Smoke your shit at home.
it's not really working though. The shit they're doing at school, cause like, I'm doing it every day, and like,
I haven't been caught
doesn't even
yet.
matter.
I've never been caught. Me and Nate never been caught yet.
No, I did once at the beginning of the school year, but like,
So did your
other
brother.
than that,
Twins act alike.
Okay. So
caught by
I
I
San
got a
Diego.
little over 20 stories. They're short, don't worry. They're like really fucking short. Alright.
People died.
Welcome back
There's
to
a
the
lockdown in my
Orgy
school
Cast.
the other day.
Hold on. Can we take a break so I can get some food? I am fucking hungry.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
actually, same.
Okay. All right, Orgy Cast gang, we're gonna go and take a break, eat our food, and we'll come back in like what can we say, like 5-10 minutes?
Dude, I'm
Yeah, I'm
already
just gonna go
cutting
grab
that
the
out. I'm gonna
after.
cut the spaces in between of us talking.
Ah.
All right, so
No
I'm
one
gonna
That's
go
knows
grab
we're
the
taking a
Legos. I'll
break.
be right back.
No one knows we're taking a break.
Well, let's just not. I'm gonna take a break and go eat some food. I will call you guys back soon.
Fuck you.
What did I do? I gotta eat. Fat man gotta eat.
Bro. We gonna be over soon. Don't worry.
Okay. Welcome to the Joe Biden class, where we teach Joe Biden how not to fall down the stairs.
Okay.
Now watch it slowly.
Okay. So, let me get to the stories. Hold up.
As Russ slowly tries to
Nate?
find.
Nate!
Did you?
Listen. It's cool. Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Oh my god. He on his hoverboard.
With the wave of my finger, the flick of my dick, one blow
Okay.
will soak you quick. So get on your knees, I got to blow, but not right now. I got to go.
Shut the
Fuck,
fuck
I
up.
hate when he rhymes.
Nate! Turn the camera!
Almost died. Hey, nobody
Okay.
worry.
Of course.
Okay.
You grip
Let me start off the story. It was a rival
sounding like a
football
kid.
game. Shut the fuck up. It was a rival football game, and the stands were packed. A section of the old wood bleachers collapsed, and 20 or so students went to the hospital with numerous broken bones, concussions, and Altercations of various degrees. I don't fucking know.
Hey, shit, I'm
During-
out of Ohio.
During the same game.
Spit in my face once at a
Hold
football
on.
game.
Hold on. During the same game, I saw a guy get hit so hard in the leg that shatter and both bones were showing. Poor kid ended up in a wheelchair for the rest of the year.
Ah, what a loser.
I had a girl
Okay.
spit in my face once during a football game.
Bruh.
Me personally, I
Okay.
would not take that into disrespect. Imagine being civil because somebody hit you so hard.
It's like, welcome back to the Cabrones Montalentado. I'm gonna smack your teeth so hard.
Okay. Second story. I was in ninth grade. One of our classmates got drunk, stripped and streaked the lunchroom, gymnasium, basically any place crowded. The staff was afraid to tackle a naked teenager, so we all got an eyeful. What do you do in that situation?
It was like that one video. Would you look at the sign? See you later. And then all you see is a woman naked on a fucking butt ass naked at school, and you're like, you don't even want to leave. You just want to fucking like.
That's some shit Killian would do.
Okay, next
That-
story.
yeah. Alright,
Someone
let's go.
had taken a massive poop. Oh god. This is starting
Oh,
out
nice.
strong. It was larger
start?
than a coffee cup in width and honorably longer. What the fuck? So
Yeah, I heard
large.
coffee cup. What the fuck?
Hold on, so large it was impossible to flush. People were lined up into the halls to see this monstrosity, including faculty. You know it's a small
Oh,
town
God.
when you know it's a small town when a turd calls that much attention.
Okay,
that
I'm
would
leaving
happen in our
Ohio.
county. Our county is small.
Welcome to Ohio, bro. That's where that shit goes down.
Okay.
Down in Ohio.
Middle school. I was chilling in the band room and I looked out to the hall to see a kid with some sort of liquid coming out of his eye. Later I found out some kid stabbed his eye with a pencil.
What the?
Bruh.
What the fuck?
How's he
Okay,
gonna let that
that's-
happen?
Okay, hold on. Can I just relate to a story real quick? Can I just say my story real quick? Okay, so back in elementary school, I went to this one school called South Ocala Elementary School, and maybe in kindergarten, correct? Okay, hear me out. This sounds really fucked up, but this was on accident. I took a pen and I was telling my friend, all right, watch, we're gonna fake that I stabbed you in the eye. Ready? And I stabbed him in the eye on accident. I never sat down so quickly and started crying and laughing at the same time. Oh my god.
You
Bro,
stabbed a dude in the eye and started
I
laughing.
stabbed it. I
You
stabbed
him
it.
in the eye and started
and
laughing.
In my defense,
There is
he
no
was white.
defense.
In my defense,
That's
he was
not
white.
a defense.
In my defense, he was white, and I was light skinned, and I was darker than him, so I made him bleed. But no. Apparently, currently till this day he has an eye patch, and he takes a lot of medication.
Dude,
Well, yeah, that's
I-
ink
I-
into his eye.
Listen, it was not my fault. He's the one who grabbed my hand when I did it.
you just made him look cooler. All right.
I did.
Well,
Yeah,
bro, you
exactly. I'm the one who gave him the makeover. So all those ladies that are fucking him right now, you're welcome, bitches.
All right. Maybe I need to step myself in the eye.
Okay.
Would y'all
Okay.
No, he was like, he was like, "Arr, I'm gonna come," and then he just like fucking takes out a
Arg,
spatula.
I
and
want
fucking
that
pitchforks.
booty.
When he comes, he goes, "Arr."
Nah, this is his best pickup line. Arg, I want that booty.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, next
So I
one.
got you. Listen though.
Oh, I want that booty.
I did.
What?
Probably, I think this was like 4th, 5th grade. I got mad at this one kid because he was bullying my cousin, and I decided to hit him with a chair. But I missed, and I hit the 60-year-old teacher that was teaching our class.
No.
That's where we draw a line.
The lady was in the
To
hospital.
be honest, I used to be a
long
menace when I
while.
was little. Like,
But,
I would
like,
have teachers pin me down
Yeah.
regularly.
Okay, let's be for real. Who hasn't thrown a desk at a teacher in this fucking group chat here?
Honestly, like
let's be-
I
have
got
not.
suspended for it
I
5
think I
times,
got
and I do
scolded.
not plan to stop.
Wait, besides Sammy, because Sammy's a good child. He's the one that, oh, hello, I'm your teacher's pet. Okay,
Amy,
continue.
what he would do is curse out a teacher. In
Sammy,
my
I think you would
I'm
make an
gonna
amazing
fucking
teacher.
speed through these fucking stories, y'all. We're getting off
Okay,
Sammy,
topic.
I think you would make a.
A giant hawk swooped down on campus and sunk its talons into the back of a squirrel foraging for acorns about 20 or 25 yards from me. Scared the bejesus out of me, he stood on it like a boss for a few seconds and then flew off with it. This was at like 7:30 in the morning, so it took me a while to wrap my brain around it. And the guy walking in front of me spun around and said, "Please tell me you saw that." I had a friend
Hey,
that was
guys,
allergic.
guys. I'm sorry to cut this situation off. I have to go on a personal reason.
Okay.
I'll be right back in the OG cast.
Go get your treasure.
All right, boys. Boys. Yes.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I had a friend that was allergic to so many things, he had to eat the same thing every day that he bought from home. I literally mean every day for years. He had a very bad day, failed. Oh my god. He had a very bad day, failed at tests, some things happened at home. We met up at lunch and he had 2 slices of pepperoni pizza. He told me, oh my god. He said today seemed like a good day to die and proceeded to wolf down both slices. I'd never seen him so happy. I walked him to the nurse's office as he ballooned up. He was hospitalized for 2 weeks. He never regretted that decision. Me.
I wouldn't either. Shit, it's pepperoni pizza.
My friend's uncle had recently shot and gutted a deer. We decided to bring the severed deer head to school and unlock the trophy cabinet and stuck the head in it amongst the other trophies. In school suspension got involved for all involved. What the only in school suspension for putting a severed deer head
That's worth
in
it.
the trophy
That's worth
cabinet.
it.
Y'all
Traumatized.
remember the fight that happened at the beginning of the school year where that one bitch threw the other bitch in the trophy case?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I walk into so many fights unintentionally. I would just be walking trying to get to class, and all of a sudden there's 2 bitches fighting right in front of me.
Oh god.
Y'all see that? Y'all were there. Like, were y'all in person for the juniors fight?
Nah,
I was there.
I was there too.
bro,
I
Nate,
was the
you
one
have beat
trying to
my ass
stop
so many
bullying,
times
and
at
then
that boxing.
the person I didn't know at the time decided, yo, this isn't you. He pulled it. This isn't you on junior, bro. Like, it's junior. That nigga 6'2". Leave him alone. Let him beat his ass. He beat David ass that day.
Okay. All right.
Are we
Here are
like
some more
finished?
stories.
How many
One
we
of our
got left?
teachers, hold up. One of our teachers had to get tested for sexually transmitted diseases after a male student masturbated into the communal salad dressing in the cafeteria. The student, just 2 weeks away from graduating, was promptly expelled. What the fuck?
That's
Until he
Wait a
got
minute,
home.
gay.
He jizzed in the teacher's dressing.
He fucking masturbated into the communal dressing, salad dressing in the cafeteria.
Best senior prank ever, bro.
A student sneaked around to all the teachers' classrooms and pooped in every garbage can. No one could figure out who it was, and he became known as the Phantom Pooper. He only got caught because one of the teachers was in her room when he went to poop in the trash bag, but he dropped trousers and did it anyway. What the fuck? Why did you do that,
Legend.
teacher?
Legend, that is a Sigma male right there. Fucking Chad.
That is a god amongst men, bro.
I'm a little scared for the next one because I just read like the first few sentences.
Read it.
In
Do it.
10th grade, the administration brought a petting zoo to the school, and a donkey and mini pony got loose and ran around the campus. My school is on a very busy street, and the petting zoo people were frantically sprinting after them so they wouldn't run to the street. It was the most entertaining thing that happened in high school. Okay, I thought it was gonna get worse
Remember
than
a
that.
cow once got out at my
I
old
thought they were
school.
gonna like hit him with a like somebody hit him with a
I
car.
thought they were gonna have sex or something, or a monkey was gonna be there and shit. I just read zoo and I went, oh god.
It would have been
This
funny if the monkey got hit by a semi truck.
this one's old. The seniors at our school back in 1994, this was in 1994, stole an 8-foot tall Bob's Big Boy statue from our local Bob's Big Boy restaurant and managed to put it on the roof of the school. Adorably, the restaurant loaned the statue back to the class for their 20th year reunion. I love that.
That's awesome. That's
That's
fucking
actually
amazing.
that's kind of cool. Who want to help me take a Taco Bell sign for senior year?
Oh
I
my god.
got you, bro. That's worth getting arrested for 100%.
I wouldn't
One
mind
day-
getting something from McDonald's or Taco Bell.
Just
Okay.
gotta grab that big ass sign.
One day,
Yes.
a fire alarm broke, resulting in it going off every 30 minutes or so. About a week later, the fire alarm went off again, and my teacher wouldn't let us leave the classroom. The alarm just kept going on as our teacher continued his lesson. You can already see this going. Finally, a very angry firefighter came charging into the room, yelling at us to get out. Turned out the school was actually on fire this time, and our math teacher had forced us to stay in a burning building. What the
Nah. I mean, I can see where it's coming from, but still, they have codes and shit
You
for a
never
reason.
know. I'm a junior currently, and our incident was when 67 boys went to the bathroom in between classes just to see how many people could fit in there. Nothing came of it, just something a little odd. What the fuck?
That's some straight up tomfoolery right there.
That seems like something y'all would do if you had that many friends.
100%. 100%.
Like the bathrooms filled every day.
In middle school, there was a kid on the tennis team who had a very visible erection in the yearbook photo. Unfortunately, the school blew up the photo and hung it in the cafeteria before anyone had noticed. Poor kid ended up transferring. Oh my god.
Damn. That's some
Nah.
shit that would happen to Vaughn, I feel like.
At that point, you just gotta put your hands together and just put them in front of your pants and just hope for the best. In
I mean,
math
like,
class, we
At
had
least
an
tuck it in your waistband. Like, shit.
No, this was a tennis photo shoot, so he was wearing kind of tight shorts. It's tennis. In math class, we had an older teacher who didn't have a lot of patience. I'm sure we were a rowdy bunch of kids, but she really went off the rails one day. She went on a rampage that ended with, if I took half my brain and put it in a blender and then fed it to a dog, that dog would be smarter than all of you idiots combined. That was the last time we ever saw her. I remember I had a teacher in 6th grade who called all of us idiots and wouldn't let me leave class to go, like, to the nurse's office. Or he wouldn't let anyone use the bathroom that period as well, and a lot of kids almost pissed themselves, and, like, as soon as the bell rang, they ran out of the fucking room. We told, our actual teacher when she came back, and we have never seen that sub. I never saw that sub at all the whole time I went to that middle school. Not once. I think that motherfucker. I haven't seen him as a substitute, period. I think that motherfucker either quit or he, lost his job. The class
No, I
after
gotta
me.
go soon.
This was a senior prank. The class after me released thousands of crickets into this school as a senior prank. Cost the school over $10,000 to get rid of them. Oh god, not the crickets prank. I've heard so many of those.
Yo, I
Oh
gotta go, though.
god.
So, should I just leave and y'all continue, or
Huh?
I gotta go? So, you want to end it here, or just have me leave and y'all continue?
Let me wrap up this one story and then you can go because we only have 52 minutes of footage and that's not minusing the cuts. So it might be around 40
This will be our
minutes.
episode, to say the least.
Let me do a story real quick and then we're good for the night.
All right.
All right,
A girl
then
got
we're gonna do
pregnant sophomore year. What? A girl got pregnant sophomore year, and the school wanted to transfer her out, so as to not normalize teen pregnancy. This was 2001. In response to the discrimination, huge group of students, boys included, came to school with pillows under their shirts as belly bumps. The administration decided to let her stay and have the school accommodate for her when she was on maternity leave. Oh, I love that.
That's so
I
wholesome.
love
That's
that.
a good note to leave it on, actually.
On God. I love that.
All right, we need more positivity like this in the world.
This has been all. We had our special guest, Bino. Sadly, JoJo had to leave early. But, Sammy, what do you have to say to end it off? He didn't say anything.
He said he loves you.
Oh.
Sammy loves you. That is all.
Join back, I
No.
swear to God.
Now let's just keep going, all right?
Sam, what did you say?
All right.
What do you have?
Don't do school, drink your drugs, and stay in milk.
What? Don't do school. Stay in drugs. Drink your milk.
All right, Nate, it's your turn.
I might not be God like Mosh, but I sure as hell am the main character.
Are you supposed to be Jesus? I only get on my knees for one Jesus. I'm gonna stop it at that.